Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Clay with Top One Trader and the weekly outlook video. So let's dive right into it. So looking at what we have for the week. Now, this past week, we had a holiday on Friday, Good Friday, and Easter, which is basically kind of rolling into Monday. So you're going to see a lot of banks on holiday on Monday, April 6th. And probably a pretty slow start to the week. Now, I start all these videos off by going through and looking at the different economic events, calendar, everything going on, which typically is what moves the markets in a lot of ways. We have New Zealand rate statement. We have the FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday, which could be a bit of a market mover. GDP on Thursday. And CPI data, inflation. So that will, I would say, be a bigger market mover. But, we are still in the midst of the conflict that's going on in Iran. And that is really the overshadowing thing of pretty much everything going on right now, right? So let me go out here, zoom out to the 4-hour time frame. And this past Wednesday, Trump did like a speech, address the nation or the United States about the status of what was going on in Iran. And that really, I think a lot of people, including myself, expected to be like, okay, we're going to dial things back here and hopefully make our way out of Iran. But it was actually quite the opposite. So you can see oil, this was Wednesday night. This was the speech here, huge candle. Oil went from $98 a barrel to 104, like the first 4-hour candle after that. And we're at the end of the week on Friday. Markets aren't really moving because it's Good Friday, so shooting this a little bit early. But we're at $112. So, I mean, this is really what is driving the market. So on the flip side of that, this was the candle on gold, right? So huge move to the downside here. Lots of dollar strength. We can take a look at the Euro USD here, and taking a look at the dollar index, holding pretty bullish. So with everything going on right now, that is the thing. What's happening, what's going on in Iran is the thing you have to be careful of. Super careful if you're in a challenge, if you're funded. That is definitely because, anything can happen at any moment. And let's just hope that it's over soon. So, the markets, S&P 500 here, looking pretty bearish, right? This is the S&P. We can look at Nasdaq. Very similar situation here. And US 30. So until this conflict gets resolved, I would imagine a pretty bearish market. So there is still some good price action out there. I think there's some good potential moves on some of these yen pairs. I was trading them on the hourly time frame. Aussie yen specifically, I think, could be setting up for a good play for next week. But really just keep in mind what's going on with the Iran situation, and let's have an awesome week. It's April, springtime, and we're super grateful for everybody here at Top One Trader. Let's have a great week. Peace.